You know, it's the way you speak about your faith is inspiring, especially being that you've come through quite a lot. But what is exciting is the fact that you're part of this this new show with with 8 other women, and now personally I'm thinking 9 girls in a group seems a little too much, but the reality TV needs as many people as possible. But can you tell us a little bit about this project, because it does sound like it'll be fun.
You know what? The project is amazing. It drops June 9th on BET. It starts at 10 p.m. EST time, 9 Central. It is going to be an amazing, and not just because I'm a part of it, but it's an amazing journey. You know, right now they won't allow me to say too much about it, but what I can say about it is that you will see the ups and the downs. You will see the hurts, you will see the tears, you will see the frustration. You will see a lot in this show that is so real. And it's just like, I promise you that in 9 women, that I believe that a lot of compassion will be shown for every woman. I believe that there's some that some moments where you'll be like, yo, some will be looking like, but at the end of the day, I believe that the end of the story is so beautiful, but you got to go through the whole process. Sometimes in life, you don't know what you're going to have to go through to get to the beautiful side of things. But if you go all the way through, and if God allows you to go all the way through it, and you get to that beauty, and that's the part that is so awesome, is that when you can get to the beauty, and the beauty to me is God, when you're able to be like, to look at yourself and to say, what can I do to change me? All this time I've been blaming everybody else. All this time I've been looking at everybody else. All this time I've been wanting for someone else to change, but it's me. So I believe that's why I believe that the way that they put this together, shout out to Carlos, King, for doing this, because I don't know if they knew that it was going to come out this way, but because of what has occurred, I believe that it's going to be an amazing season of things to come. I believe that it's going to skyrocket so much for every woman.
Wow. Was it a case where it seemed real? When I mean real, did it remind you of your early days of Total, how things were, or because it's cameras everywhere, did it seem as if, okay, we're scripted?
No, it wasn't scripted at all. It was completely different. In all honesty, to have a camera in your face every day, all day for 24 hours is one of the hardest things that I've ever had to do. I promise you, mentally, it's the hardest thing that I had to do. You wake up with a camera, you go to sleep with a camera. If you sneeze, there's a camera. If you turn right, if you turn left, if you're standing still, there's a camera everywhere. And it was difficult. It was difficult. Like you saying to yourself, like, yo, look, like you had your moments that you felt like you were going to break.
Wow.
You really did. It was just like, okay, like if I did not have my faith, if I didn't have the Lord with me, like who's to say what could have happened with me? Wow. Like, and it's just like, so it's just like sometimes when it's a little different now when you see people on television and you like, you scroll through and you see somebody flipping out on one of these shows, and you say to yourself, like, it's not like, why are you bugging out like that? But now it's a little different when you see it, because if you're not grounded, I promise you can flip.
Wow.
You can flip. And I see, because it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. It really is. And you wouldn't think it is. I've done videos and it's just like, oh, okay, cool, and there's no more camera. But to have a camera in your face for 30 days straight.
Oh, 30 days. Wow.
30 days, picking up everything that you do. There's not one thing that you do that the camera's not on you. That right there alone is just like, okay. All right. Yeah.
Do you guys make friends afterwards? I mean, not about the show, but do you still keep in touch with the ladies? I mean, after 30 days in that kind of close contact.
you know what, after 30 days of being around somebody, how could you not, how could you not like have some type of care? Going into it, you just like, all right, this is just a show. I ain't looking to make no friends. And at the end, you kind of just like, like, all right, all right, I'm gonna call you, so it's just like, you definitely, I can honestly say you definitely, inquire some things that you don't even look to inquire, and that's what's so dope and so beautiful, is that sometimes you don't know. There's so much greatness that can come, when you free yourself for it to come,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you still doing your fitness? Because one of the things that I saw on your, when I was following on IG, that you had, you're very big into your fitness and stuff.
Yes.
We're probably the same age, but you almost feel hard, almost look half my age and stuff.
Oh.
What is this stuff that you could do? Is that stuff where did you pick up the fitness stuff, and how often are you doing it now?
You know what? Fitness have always been my thing. I was a little girl that climbed the trees. I had the baby doll, drop that baby doll, and then go and climb the tree with my brother and them. Play football, and they would hit me so hard, because I was a girl. So they're trying to make, they're trying to make the girl cry. But you get up crying and still play. So I was the one that was out there trying to play baseball, kickball, whatever it was. And so it's just like I've always been pretty much athletic, and I worked out and since I was like 15 years old, but got serious kind of pretty much in my early like 20s, I would say. Like I really really loving to work out. And it was something that I did, in Bad Boy Puppy, actually had a budget for us to be able to work out. That was something that I did and stayed doing. And then, like I said, it's a part of my life. So right now, it's just like I work out 4 times a week, and wow. I still am just on top of it. If it was up to me, I would work out a little bit more than that. But it's just like, when you start getting older in age, it's just like, God kind of pretty much is just like, slow down. You ain't no youngster no more. You're looking at the 20-year-old in the gym, and you still trying to get it like her. And it's just like your body like, look, you are 45 years old. Calm down. She's 20. Calm down. Stop. This ain't no competition. Just keep yourself together. You all right. Yeah. And so it's just like, with all of that, I'm grateful that I'm still able to do it. I love, don't get me wrong. It's not, before it was about, me trying to just keep my abs right and trying to keep this right and for people to see it. So now it's just pretty much for myself. I'm learning that it's for me. I'm learning that it's for me. It's just like, the belly not being shown no more. It took me a minute to get over that, when God cover up, when God was like, all right, look, it's time to cover up. And I kind of took it hard, like, God, I'm working all hard and I'm seeing everybody else showing, they showing their little stuff. But now it's just like, more or less, that struggle is no longer there. It's just like, cover up and, and it's just like, I can be beautiful covered up, opposed to having everything sticking out, so it's just like, I'm still just learning. I'm still learning a lot, still learning how to love myself in a way to where I don't have to do what everybody else is doing. I don't have to be seen this type of way for me to feel beautiful about myself. So it's just so many things that I'm learning, I'm still learning. I'm 45 years old and I'm learning. I'm learning how to love me, so you would think that you would love yourself, but it's just like, it took me a little longer in that aspect of things. But I'm grateful that I still have the opportunity to have the journey, and I'm learning. I really am learning, and it feels good to look and to love myself, to learn how to love me, and to be like, oh, okay, I don't have to do that so that somebody can see me, and then they try to talk to me and they this and they that, because I've had those struggles. I would be a lie to say that I didn't.
Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, to press the notification bell so that you can be notified when we do have a new interview. Loads to come, but thanks a lot for watching.